Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is your boy Garbage Gamer here, back with another episode of the Akron Dynasty series. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying recording this. It's been a blast. But yeah, no, we have a rival Kent State up, the Golden Flashes. We're looking to stay undefeated in the state of Ohio. Kent State, obviously, from Ohio, so that's going to be a really, really good game. But first, we're going to go into something a little bit different. We're going to look at the stats for the season so far. Look how the players are doing overall. Taj Bullock, 3,300 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, but 23 interceptions. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. He is averaging 13 yards per attempt, which is insane. He has a pretty good rating. Yards per game, 331. So he's doing pretty solid. Rushing the ball, we have Jordan Simmons. He has 216 carries for 1,204 yards and 15 touchdowns. He is an absolute menace out there. Obviously, Marquise Williams, 97 carries, 469 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then obviously Taj Bullock and Charles Keelam, who usually makes the most of his touches. Receiving, Alex Adams, 40 catches for over 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Jake Newell, 31 catches and 693 yards, 5 touchdowns. On and on. Bobby Golden, who had that crazy game last episode. Go check that. I believe he had like over 200 yards and a touchdown or something like that. He went absolutely nuts. Obviously, Jarvis Rush steps up when he does to get a couple of, big time catches, stuff like that. It's just an overall, it's nice. It's a nice receiving core with obviously the lead receiver, Alex Adams. But, Adrian Norton having a pretty good season. I assume he's going to be back next year. Hopefully he can be in the mid-80s. Around an 85 would be nice. Blocking, Lyle Collins, Colin Lyons, 5 sacks. We haven't given up a whole lot of sacks this season, which has been beautiful. Onto the defensive side, which is pretty much where we kind of shine. Paul Lewis III leads us in tackles with 85. He's also got 4 picks, but there's a couple things I want you to see. Shamad Cooper, 11.5 sacks. I believe he is like top 3 in the nation right now. 25 tackles for losses. Interceptions, Devontae Golden Nelson has 11. 11 interceptions, and I believe the national, record for interceptions in a season is like 14. So with like a couple games left, he has an opportunity to break it, but he's got to be able to come down with them. Joey Hunter, 7 picks. He's got 15 deflections. He's got to be leading the country. He might be closing on a record. I don't know. It's kind of insane. We don't have too many forced fumbles. We have 1 fumble recovery. We have 3 blocks by Isa Jarman. Shout out to that man. Safeties, we have 3. Melvin Spriggs, Bennett Adler, Shamad Cooper, and obviously touchdowns. Devontae Golden Nelson has 3. Joey Hunter has 3. Paul Lewis III has 2. And Darian Lewis has 2. Now, going on to kicking and punting, we don't really have a whole lot. But Garrison Smith, 66 for 66 on the extra points. 12 for 19, just regular kicks, field goals, if you will. That's what they're called, right? But no, he's mainly missed from about 50. He does have 1 miss from inside. That was my fault. He has 2 misses from between up to 49. And then obviously he's got the 4 missed from 50, but I like him. He's a good kicker. We're gonna have him next year, and then our punter Dante Jackson, 18 punts, 740 yards, 8 inside the 20, only 1 touchback. So he's been pretty good at limiting returns for the most part. So shout out to him, and then kick returns. Obviously Bobby Golden, 27 for 601 yards and 1 touchdown. Hopefully we can get him in the end zone again on either a kick return or a punt return where Bobby Golden has 39 punt returns, 396 yards and 1 touchdown. Hopefully we can get him in the end zone and try and get him the returner of the year is what I'm trying to say. Now, speaking of returner of the year, we're going to dive into the awards really quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. We don't have anyone up for player of the year. Head coach of the year, I am leading the way. I have Akron at 9-1 right now. 1-0 versus top 25 with that win over Ohio State. Just got to put that out there. Best quarterback of the year, we don't have that. There's just too many good quarterbacks out there playing better than us. Best defensive player of the year, we have Shamad Cooper, who you've seen, 11.5 sacks, I believe 25 tackles for loss. But you also have Paul Lewis here. There's no other safety. There's no defensive back on this list. He's got like 4 picks, 2 of them for pick sixes. He's got like 4 sacks. He's been doing anything and everything, and I'm so glad to see that he's getting recognition here for best defensive player. Best defensive back, Paul Lewis, Devontae Golden, Nelson, Joey Hunter, Damon David, Darian Lewis. You guys already seen their stats. You've seen their resumes. All very worthy of this award, but I don't know. Maybe I think Devontae Golden Nelson with the 11 picks kind of deserves over Paul Lewis. Let me know down in the comments who you think deserves best defensive back this year. Running back, Jordan Simmons, you already know the stats. You already know the whole deal. He's getting screwed here, being 7th. I think he should be at least 3rd. He's got decent receiving stats, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think if Jordan Simmons should be higher on the list. I think he should. Receiver, we don't have one, even though Alex Adams has been putting on a pretty good season. No, defensive lineman, no golden arm, no defensive end. No lineman, and then Jake Newell is here 5th for tight ends. So we might try and get him a little bit more involved to see if he can't climb the ranks a little bit. See if we can't get him that award. The Broyles Award, our coordinators are in 3rd and 4th. So hopefully, hopefully Oregon, misses a step and we take a step up, and hopefully we get a couple of awards here. Best linebacker, Shemad Cooper. He's got to close out the season very, very well to jump Jeffrey Bassa to even have a chance at this award. So hopefully he can do some crazy stuff to help us. We don't have anything for punt or anything like that, but returner of the year, Bobby Golden is in 2nd, only behind Josh Aka. So hopefully Bobby Golden, like I said earlier, can find the end zone on one of these kick returns or punt returns, so he can kind of almost like try and solidify his, best returner of the year. That's going to do it for the awards, for the stats. We are close to getting into the top 25. We are receiving votes in the coaches and the media poll, so it's only a matter of time before we crack into the top 25. I'm excited for that, and maybe, just maybe, we might get a berth into the CFP bracket, but it's going to be a little challenging. East Carolina's not ranked. So if we get ranked next episode, and we're pretty much favored to win the MAC, you could see us in here going against one of the top teams like Miami. So be on the lookout for that. But, I'll catch you guys at the start of the game. One thing that I will be doing is I'm going to be changing up the playbooks for the offense and for the defense, just because I think we can find some better ones, or, mix up some coverages and stuff like that a little bit better. Golden Nelson almost got a pick. Oh, to start the game off like that, bro, that would have been electric. Shemad Cooper, you're going to drop back. Try and confuse the defense a little bit. Oh, who was that? Darian Lewis! Oh, he tried to make a diving catch. I just got to play the man. It's hard to see them not. Or Spriggs. I'll play Spriggs. Shift the line. Spriggs getting into the backfield for the tackle for loss. Making a big play coming in here when we were running our 4-4 defense. It was just play inside. Step up. Brian McCoy comes from the other side of the field, shoots the gap, and gets back there. Lewis the 3rd over here. You got to play up on that McCoy. But, hey, they had a pretty good drive. They took advantage of their matchup that they thought was best. So we're going to get out here and see if we can't do something on offense and tie this game up. Let's run it. I didn't really want to look at my options for play calling here, but let's run it. What's the worst that can happen? Interception. We've thrown enough of them already. Or maybe Adrian Norton with the nice catch to get us down to the 46-yard line. Here we're going to be looking for rush. Rush on this little wheel route might spell big-time play. And it does! He catches it on the sideline, up the sideline to the 10. Jarvis rush for the touchdown. Coming in for Alex Adams, who might have been having a little bit of an injury problem on the play where he almost caught the pass and got hit. Football, but we do have Shemad Cooper going back into coverage. He does have a pickle in the ear, so we do have to be careful and watch out for him. He might be able to replicate it here. He doesn't know where to throw it. And he finds somebody, and Joey Hunter cannot stay in coverage, but Darian Lewis comes down and lay a massive hit stick on him. I'm very comfortable running this formation and just playing man. Not like that, though. Not like that. Switch to cover 3. Well, we need to get some pressure. Come on, no, not like this. Not like this, man. I don't want to get into another shootout. I do not want to get into another shootout. Our defense has to step up. That's like the whole point right now, is our defense actually stepping up. And it's getting a little annoying that they can't or they won't. But already 14-7 in the first quarter, 4 minutes to go. Only like 4 minutes are off the clock. And we're about to have our second possession here. All right. Commit to a line and run it. Commit to a line and run it. Bobby freaking Golden! Can he go all the way? Yes, he can at the 10. Touchdown! Bobby Golden, his second kick return touchdown of the year. I said to myself, you guys heard it, follow the line. Find a line and run it. Don't try and deviate a whole lot. Find the line and run it. That's what I did. Bobby Golden with a 9 return yards on play. 91-yard kick return touchdown. If he can house another one, if he can house a punt, if we can ever stop him, this might be a big time play for Bobby Golden. We just couldn't do it. They're passing it. Darian Lewis comes down from a safety spot to make the interception. Does he have the wheels for the pick six? No, he does not. He's going to get tackled by number 3. Darian Lewis almost had the pick on the previous play, steps up from his safety position and is able to make the interception. Back on offense, Jordan Simmons with a major gap up the middle. He almost ran somebody over. I was excited for that. Points is at a must. Running the ball is not ideal here, but we're going to do it anyways because we have the best running back in the country. He gets to the outside, jukes it back up the middle, and he powers his way for the touchdown. Jordan Simmons is the only person that touched this ball to gain yards, and he was able to force his way in for the touchdown. That's 4 carries, 27 yards, and a touchdown. We are up 21-14 in the first quarter. I'm actually cool with doing it. Where's Justin Simmons? Anderson, I mean. Okay, what was that? Devontae Golden Nelson turns around to get the interception. Can he outrun the quarterback? Is this a pick six? Maybe. Is it a pick six? Maybe. It is a pick. 2 yards short of the pick six. That would have been his 4th of the year. But he notches his 12th interception, and I believe he only needs 2 more to tie the record and 3 more to break the record. We're running this. This works a good amount of times. Up the gap, powers his way right over the left guard or right guard, Lions, Colin, to get the touchdown. 5 attempts, 29 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's having a pretty good game for all things considered. Man. Oh my gosh. Get him, strip it. Ugh. Okay, very, very bad play call on my part. They're just like, now this is when we blitz. He's a Jarman out here. Okay, now we gotta take a timeout. They're doing too much. Shamont Cooper cannot stop him from getting into the end zone. K. Thomas, 101, I believe he has 101 yards on 14 carries and a couple touchdowns now. So that's an issue. That is a big issue. They are just doing whatever they want against us, and I don't like it. I'm gonna say it honestly. I don't like the fact that they're doing whatever they want to us. But here is Bobby Golden. Let's pick a line and let's go. Oh my God, Bobby Golden! Am I back? Am I back as the kick return king? Bobby Golden with his 2nd kick return touchdown. That had to have been like at least 102 yards. 104-yard kick return touchdown, his 2nd of the game. What is going on? Bobby Golden was just like, wait, I have a shot to win the award? I'm taking it and I'm going for it. Bobby Golden has been returning kicks like a man possessed right now. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. No one was on that side. Oh my Lord. Yeah, no, we're in a shootout again. We're going to shift the line over to try and create a matchup on that side. And I'm going to kind of just user Anderson. Dude, David got cooked. No, that was Joey Hunter. Sorry, David. I didn't mean to. I truly believe they're going to pass it. They do! And number 12, he's a German with the deflection. Andrew Glass? Okay. That's weird. That is weird. Okay, did not expect that today. Did not expect that at all today. We're going to run a little Tampa 2 here. Tampa 2, but nobody covers the middle, and they just get the easy touchdown. You know, we're going to have Golden go across the middle here. Maybe we can hit him. Bobby Golden hit him with a spin. What a freaking spin move. He put him in a spin. He put him in a washer and turned on a spin cycle, but we all see the play. Is it time for a little razzle-dazzle? I don't like running it to the short side of the field because there's not as much space to use. But here we go. Alex Adams. Already see it. A little underthrown, but Alex Adams reaches down, grabs it, and scores a touchdown. It's what Alex Adams does. It's what he's been doing it all season. There's a chance he gets 1,400 yards by the end of the season. And there's a chance for even more because, you know, the bowl game, our bowl game, conference championship, which I'm presuming we're going to make because no team has been really touching us this season. I didn't expect them to kick it now, but they absolutely shanked it, leaving us 5 seconds on the clock. Okay. I mean, I'm going to throw this ball. I'm going for the touchdown. I'm just going to be honest here. I'm throwing for the touchdown. He's not going to get it. Nope. Barely almost had 1 second left, but we didn't have any timeouts, and I don't think we would have had enough time to get on the ball and spike it. But at the end of the first half, the score is 42-28. Taj Bullock, I guess, is your player of the half. I feel like it should go to Bobby Golden. But that's neither here nor there. They have been throwing the ball. They've been doing whatever they want against our defense for the most part. But we have been dominating in the special teams. Bobby Golden, 2 kick return touchdowns this game alone. Jordan Simmons obviously has 2 touchdown rushes. You know, it's just been a plethora of stuff going on. We just have to stop them on 4th down and make them punt. That is our kryptonite right now, is not being able to get the stops on 3rd down and forcing them to punt. So let's see if we can retool something and, you know, see what we can do out there in the second half. Maybe a punt return if we are able to stop them on 4th down. But let's just run this ball right now. Jordan Simmons with a nice run. Trucks somebody, gets us to the 33. Jordan Simmons in limited touches has been producing 8 carries for 58 yards. I'm hoping we can get him over the 100-yard mark. Maybe even try and touch 150. Marquise Williams in space gets us to the opposing 41-yard line. Like, I'm cool with a little curl here to Adams or rush to the outside, but I just don't want to be sitting in the pocket for forever waiting for a play to develop. Fits it in there perfectly for Jarvis Rush. Like I said, Jarvis Rush to the outside. This drive has pretty much just been just give the ball to our running backs and get out of the way. Marquise Williams gets stuffed at the line by a big D tackle, Laundry, however you want to say his name. No disrespect intended. You know, if we can score here, we go up 49-28. We kind of put this game a little bit out of reach to the point where they have to start passing the ball more than anything, and I'm probably going to go into a nickel or dime package at that point and just play pass. Let's give it to... Oh, no, we're giving it to Keelam. See if Keelam can't punch this in. No, I want to run it to the other side. There we go. Cut it back up. Keelam powers in for the touchdown. I believe his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Charles Keelam, I just kind of filled in where he was needed. And it's been a plus for us, especially when we need Jordan Simmons or Marquise Williams to take a little bit of a break. So having him as like our 3rd option, 2nd option, depending on how Marquise Williams is playing, has been a very, very big plus for us. Oh, my God. What are we at? 41. All right, we might be able to scoot through this second half a little fast. No. Someone better catch him. I am not giving up a kick return touchdown on my watch. Thank you. We'll blitz. We're going to blitz. Shift the line. Come on, Paul Lewis. And they run the ball. Man, they are just... I'm expecting the pass, but they are just running the shit out of the ball. Double mug, press coverage, play inside. See if we can't get something here. Press coverage, man. Come on, Anderson. You cannot let him get that much space. They're picking us apart out there, dog. Don't you have any type of pride in your defense? Damn, man. We don't have to get this, and I'll still feel a little comfortable, even though our defense has not been able to stop them for the most part. And no, I'm not going to fake it. I'm going to legitimately punt this, and hopefully I can boot the shit out of it. And hopefully we can get some guys down there to stop the return. All right, Isa German is the first man to make contact, but 26 comes down there, and actually Amon Greenwood gets down there and makes the tackle. So we made a couple of switches here to try and get Anderson off the field because he has been costing us a little bit here. There we go. So we have Paul Lewis and Darian Lewis back there. We do have Atavius Fish out here. Okay, a little bit if I'm being honest. The fact that we're doing so much, but we're just getting so close, even though we cannot get the sack. You gotta make a better play on that, Joey. You gotta be able to make a better play on that. I called it. I called it on that one. I knew it. I knew it. There we go. Shamad Cooper gets in his backfield for his 12th sack of the year. We needed that. That was a big-time sack by a big-time performer in his senior year. If you're going to play, leave it out. Leave it all out on the floor or on the field today. If you're a senior, I need you to leave it out because it's the last time you're going to be playing against Central Michigan. Get the pick. Get the pick. Come on, Devontae Golden Nelson. Do you want the interception record? If you do, you need to pick that off, my guy. Come on. That was an easy pick. Definitely wasn't going to be a pick six, but it was an easy pick. Norton, please beat this press coverage. There was busted coverage. Adrian Norton makes the catch for the gigantic touchdown, the 78-yard touchdown passing catch. Taj Bullock to Adrian Norton. What a combination here. He has 2 catches, 101 yards, and a touchdown. We're in another shootout. I think we have good enough coverage out here so we don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, Damon David, what are you doing, bro? We got to make that tackle. Good freaking tackle, Darian Lewis. Atavius Fish, McCoy. Stunt to the middle. What a catch by Devontae Golden Nelson for the interception. I believe that's his 13th on the year now. I believe he tied the school record there. If he gets another one, he ties the NCAA record. This is absolutely insane. Who in the hell is supposed to be guarding 17? Is that Campbell? Can Campbell outrun 20? Everybody's scoring touchdowns this game. If you thought last week was a shootout or a high-scoring affair, we got, I think, Justin Campbell, 80-yard touchdown. This is absolutely insane. Everybody is getting involved right now, and it's absolutely beautiful. And with a 4th quarter still to go, there's a chance we could go for 80. And pull Paul Lewis III out of playing inside the box, where he's been phenomenal all year. But, yeah, no frickin' way. No frickin' way, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? He should have been tackled. That's like the long and short of it. He should have been tackled. All right, man. All right. You guys want to let us... You know what? This is actually good. Because this means we get to score a lot more. This means we get to score again. That means we can put 70 to 45 on this damn board. If we so choose to. Oh, they're kicking to Walker this time. And that was a huge mistake because Walker has the space. Does he have the speed? No, he does not. 27 catches him from behind. But I believe that was Malik Walker. I'm just saying, like, this team is built to compete. This team is built to win, not just this year, but in the next 2 to 3 years. You know, this team is special, and I'm glad I chose them for the Dynasty. I'm glad I chose them to coach. Jake Newell gets in for the touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, man. You can't stop us. We're hanging 80 on your damn head, and there's not a thing you can do about it. Let's go. Come on. Damon David knocks it down with another deflection. It's time for them to punt. And we've already seen Bobby Golden touch the end zone on special teams 2 times. Can we get it a 3rd time with this punt return here which would damn near solidify his returner of the year. But no, he gets a decent return, gets us to the opposing 49-yard line. I'm going to throw this ball. I'm throwing it. Because why not? 45-70. And that's why. I mean, if he doesn't get hit, that's a touchdown. Level him. There we go. Alex Adams with the tackle. I mean, that's a miscue on my part. But I'm just saying, if that is not... if my quarterback is not hit during that sequence, that's a different play. In coverage. Damn, Devontae Golden-Nelson is the one that gets cooked this time. Nobody can tackle on my team, apparently. And they walk in for another touchdown. What is going on right now? I know damn well they're not making a comeback because we're still up 28 points. Or, sorry, no, only 18. Gets the deflection there, but we are going to switch this around a little bit. Adrian Norton dusted the coverage! 77 points have been scored by Akron over Kent State. Remember, this is a rivalry game. We are not showing any mercy to our rivals. We are up 25 points. He's been a game changer ever since I actually got him to play the middle linebacker position. So that has been absolutely electric for us. No! No! Devontae Golden-Nelson, what are you doing? Devontae Nelson, that is your prime opportunity for an interception and you run in the back of the end zone? No! He's a German! So close! Maybe we shouldn't be going for 80 because it's falling apart here a little bit. Just a wee bit. Adrian Norton. I wanted to get rid of that. Oh, well, we're running it now. 4th and 1. Are we in field goal range? I want to go for it. But, like, 80 is just a nice score to have. We are with the wind. Can he make it from 58? No, he cannot. Just a little bit more power, and that would have been it. Now we are in the danger zone. Because if they score a touchdown and they go for 2, it'll be a 10-point game. Like I said, anything can happen at any point. We could get a pick 6 here. Unlikely, but there's always a chance. Especially when my guys are getting absolutely cooked. Okay. Because why? Because I'm a fucking madman. Or maybe that's why, because Darian Lewis is going to get a little bit of a return, but Darian Lewis gets his interception. What an amazing catch. He's not even on the field now. 30 seconds left. 2 score, 80 points. And Marquise Williams gets us the 80 points. Oh my gosh, man. This is an absolute beatdown. I don't know if this is going to be fun to watch or not, but this is fun to play. 84-59. I don't even do this when I play, like, by myself. Like, when I'm just casually playing. I'm not doing this. I'm scoring maybe 40 points. You know what I mean? But, like, this is... I've never had this happen before. Alright, I need... And that will do it. End of the game. We absolutely, I shouldn't say steamrolled because it was actually a close game for a little bit, but 84-59 Akron over Kent State. I mean, we won the wagon wheel. Battle for the wagon wheel, 38 series wins. You see Jordan Simmons. You see Taj Bullock, our player of the game, 522 passing yards, 63% completion percentage on 6 touchdowns. And I don't know if he had a yards on the ground or not, but there's one of Bobby Golden's kick return touchdowns. He's got 3 total on the season now. He had 2 in this game. Like that, I believe they were back to back at that. So that is absolutely crazy to see. But we're rallying around this team. We are now 10-1 on the season with a chance at, Akron history. Alrighty, here we go. Shamad Cooper, Mac Defensive Player of the Week with his 5 tackle, 4 tackle for loss, 2.5 sack performance against Kent State. Shamad Cooper, National Defensive Player of the Week. Hell yeah, man. I love to see it. No offensive player? Oh, I mean, I guess Kent State. I guess they're quarterback or wide receiver, but oh well. But we are ranked. We are 24th in the country. That means, pending anything else, we should be here. North Texas is right above us. Are you joking? Yeah, no. College football top 25. We finally made it into the mix, but we are right behind North Texas. So hopefully the mean machine, the mean green mean machine, hopefully they lose to Temple, or hopefully our win, if we can beat Toledo next week, hopefully that catapults us above them, because we're going to need it if we are going to possibly make the college football playoff. We're going to need all the push, all the help we can get. But that will wrap it up for this episode. Amazing, a high-scoring game once again. Scored 84 points. I know that's not how usually people play it, but I feel like I have a feeling that this is kind of like a new twist on it type deal, to where you're looking for, the 35 to 21 games, and you're not going to get an 84 to 56 game. Or I think it was 84 to 56, I think. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode. I hope all of you are enjoying watching this. This, again, will probably be a longer episode. So let me know if you guys are enjoying the longer episodes, or if you want them shorter again. But so hope everyone's having an amazing day. I hope everyone has an amazing life. And if you're having problems, reach out to someone, because people care. All right, I love you all, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.